Okay, everybody, welcome. This is your word sort. So, my icicles, you're going to be working on plural endings. Plural, remember, means there are more than one. Singular is there one, plural is there's more than one. So, instead of plant, that's singular, add an S on then, that's plants, makes it plural. But if you see on this one, glasses, right? One glass singular. Glasses, that ES on the end makes it plural, so more than one. So sometimes plural means that you add an S on the end or an ES. So watch the way I sort. What I'm going to do is all of these words on the sides are all mixed up. They're out of order. So I have to put all the plural words that end with just S in this column, all the plural words that end in ES in this column. So watch me go. I'm going to start over here. Inches. Okay, I see the ES here. I know it needs to go in this column. So I'm going to move and drag it. Then I'm going to go to my next one, plants. Okay, it ends in an S, so I move and drag it to the S column. And I keep doing this. Glasses. All right, that's ES, goes to the ES column. Stitches. Found that ES. I know it matches this ES, so again, just sorting. Classes, ES again, moving it over. Flashes, ES again, lots of ES words, moving it over. Dresses, another ES plural ending. Bosses, gonna keep moving it over. Riches, all right, ES again. Wishes, see that ES there. Leeches, ES, right? So leech would be one, more than one leech would be leeches. And houses. This one has just one S. I know it has the ES at the end, but remember, just one house is singular. But all they did was add an S. It just already has an E, so it really should go here. That's a tricky one. Be careful with houses. Then I go to over here and start sorting these around. Dishes, ES, moving it over again. Eyes. So remember, same thing with house. One eye is here. So they really just added on an S. Even though there's an ES at the end, that E would have been there if it was singular. So it's really just that S. Same thing with houses. So be careful. Be careful. Badges. Well, a badge is one. So really, just added an S. Months. All right, that's an easy one. Just add a simple S. Pieces. So piece is one, right? One piece. All they did was add an S. So I need to bring it over here. Lunches. ES definitely, because one lunch is singular. Girls, that's easy. There's an S there. Gotta grab it over here. Boxes. Definitely added an ES here, because box would be singular. So bring it over there. Taxes, same thing. Tax is singular. ES is the plural ending. Bushes, bush is singular. ES, plural ending. Places, so another tricky one. So singular is place, so all they did was add an S. So be careful with places, pieces, badges, eyes, and houses. Those are tricky. Even though they end in ES, they go in this column because of the singular. Be careful. Pages, that's easy. Over here, same thing. A page is one S over here. And finally, roaches gets an ES. All right, everybody, now it's time to go to activity 2. Make sure you make any notes that you need to make at this point. Have a wonderful day and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.